What's good? It's your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Before I get started, you have to know they need to do an investigation on this supermarket and see why the manager allows it to smell like dirty diapers and bad dreams out here. This is bad. That's terrible. Maybe they're doing it against your boy to be smart, but at the end of the day, I'm going to still win. You know I have resistance to certain ailments from growing up and going through different struggles, so it's not going to stop anything at the end of the day. Now, what did I tell you we were getting into? We finna get into it. You rocking with your boys are all rights reserved, once again coming to you with very interesting information and news. Now, what we're about to shortly discuss is going to be around the people who were unlikely, let's say, participants in CommenterNation that made themselves known. Shout to Van Pans and the weird common sense type of guy. That was his name, coming through on fake accounts, lying about their identities. We're now about to get into something a little more in depth to why Lil Panamera was mentioned. Now, first off, I want to get a shout out to S Money, also one of the buyers of the store. That is how I know who people are. Thank you for supporting TheCzarr. If you haven't yet, go through that yogamindspro.com store, and ladies, go cop your all-season gear. Be ready for the fall and winter. Get ready for the new year. We have everything you could be looking for right now. I'm only dealing with the yoga pants because that's what's most popular, and I got unique styles in the store, and I got more on the way, so don't worry about that. It's only amping up for the best. I'm also looking to work with different suppliers that I'm reaching out to, so it's only going to get better. Shout out to those people that are demoing their products, showing me different things, and I'm just looking at what's going to be most applicable to what you guys want to do. Business over BS. You know how we move. I'm moving Star Report way, the mindset, objectivity. Now let's get into it. Now, here's what bothers me. Here's what bothers me about you, Lil Panamera. Why were you on a jet ski riding around the day after his death? Now, to other people, they may just be like, she wanted to go out and have fun. She wanted to go out and do this and that. But ultimately, was Victor not there getting a jet ski fix, and were you riding his jet ski? Now, if you were just riding his jet ski around after the death of someone you guys felt so heartbroken over, so heartfelt about what happened to them, why would you be out having fun, kind of taking pictures, snapping up pictures with you on a jet ski after? That's how I made the connection between you and this alleged witness named Victor. That's how I quickly made the connection. Because you see, I told you CommenterNation was watching y'all before you even knew you were being watched, and you guys were blabbermouthing about a lot of different things you shouldn't have been talking about. That's how I got very curious, and they alarmed me and was like, listen, we're going to take these different segments of what this person's saying and deliver them to you over time. So we've actually been watching you longer than you've even known. That's why I came at you how I did, because I was watching you for a while. I actually didn't come at your neck until I seen the fact that a commenter showed me you were riding around on a jet ski shortly after XxTentacion's demise, and you happen to be knowledgeable about an individual that was getting a jet ski fix. Now, that's what we're going to talk about next, but then I'm talking about these stories you're not really coming through. There was specific shots I started taking objective in my questioning, inquisitively. Then you allegedly pop up on a different name, allegedly, because I don't think that's you. I think that's your relative. Due to some other factors, if people are questionable about, if you have some issue with me saying, that it would clearly show more information than I think you want to be out there. I told you there's a method to the madness. I've been told you that, and that's the method I learned, so we gonna rock with it. So here's my thing. You're out having fun. You're also feeling sorrowful about what happened to him. Was this the same jet ski he got fixed? And you'll see where I'm going with this, guys. Is this the same jet ski he got fixed? Because if he took a jet ski there to get fixed, how did it get fixed when they were doing investigations on this crime, and then they shut down the day after? How did that happen? How did that occur? That's my confusion right there. Maybe you can answer that. How did Victor get that jet ski fix you can ride on? Unless you're going to say you own a jet ski. That's fine. Matter of fact, let's run with that narrative, since I can see you saying something that silly and simple. Let's say you have your own jet ski. What was the reason Victor had to rush to get his fixed if you were such good friends? He couldn't ride on it with you? A jet ski, from my knowledge, can fit more than one person. He wasn't allowed to ride yours, was he? Or what if I match that jet ski you were riding, and we have the photo, to the jet ski he was allegedly getting fixed, and they match? What then? Was his jet ski really broken? Did he really have issues with his jet ski then? Let's continue. So you're taking these fun pictures, snapping it up, doing the jet ski, and I see you two have some type of communication about him calling you, who, if you're little Panamera, whoever you are, he needs to talk to you. What was the conversation about? Exactly what happened? Or was it about the unexpected slaying of an artist? Who knows what it actually was? But the only thing I know is that that same despair you showed on the gram and in different places only led to growth and clout. And you're out with pictures riding a jet ski. That is why I addressed you in the first place. And you know, people that are loud, they come around, they want to be on television. I put them out there. Let's listen to what they rocking to. That's okay. I'll let y'all ride through. Y'all could be out here with me too. I don't care. So is that what the issue is? Because I'm trying to comprehend this. I don't see the logic in despair, the logic in you on a jet ski the following day when Riva Motorsports closed down. Victor, how'd you get it fixed if they closed down? And we're alleging that this could possibly have been your jet ski. If you show me a different picture than the one I have, well, I have several pictures of different jet skis, including the one of yours. You don't want to lie about it, because if I catch you in that, that's going to be a whole nother story. So what is it? How'd you end up on a jet ski the day after? And Victor, when did your jet ski get fixed and what was broken about it? See, that was the thing. It never came out about what was broken about Victor's jet ski. Think about that. Think about that. If I said my jet ski was messed up or anything was messed up, I don't just say my car is messed up and I don't have a definition for what's wrong with it. That doesn't really make sense. Matter of fact, that's the opposite of logic. There has to be something definitively wrong with it if I'm saying it's broken. And even if that's the case, there has to be some type of fix that needs to occur to something that's broken. That's what I'm not getting. And when I think of it that way, it begins to make sense that that would be the perfect excuse, because no one would ask, hey, what was broken? How was it broken? When did you get it fixed? See, investigators around you guys are too dumb in Florida to ask those questions. Let me tell you, that would have been the first question I asked. Hey, why were you here? Oh, what were you getting fixed on your jet ski? I guarantee he would have gave you silence. Or he would have said something. You'd be like, I asked Riva Motorsports, when were they fixing it? Because they shut down. They shut down for a while. They probably, allegedly, were looking around, seeing what was left over in the store after what occurred. Who knows what that would entail? You see how easy it is to build some type of functionality to a picture of understanding that there's more to a scenario? Do you see how easy that is to build that foundation? Now you got me taking the headphones off, so it's getting a bit serious. Lil Panamera, I expect an answer. You didn't message me. Vampans, you said you messaged me. You ain't messaged me. @ capital ALL capital CZARR on Twitter. I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you guys at all. And when you hopped in that comment section, you saw I wasn't playing with you and you ain't have no response. I'm not playing with you. What were you getting fixed at the store? And what will be the purpose behind telling all these tall tales from your contradictions to having your alleged girlfriend riding around on a jet ski afterwards? Ain't nobody playing with y'all. See, y'all play with it because y'all think it's a kid game. Play with it, play with it. And because the cops are too dumb, or let's say too dismissive to ask you the proper questions and to come at you in a proper way. I'm not going to give you that leeway. I'm not going to be nice to you either, because I have more I need to talk about. And I told you I break things down piece by piece. There's a reason I came at your neck like I did. Who would randomly come at someone's neck that they think is innocent in a situation when they have detailed evidence behind the scenes, let alone emotional reactions? You guys are trying to make it about disrespect against Tentacion. No, it's the total opposite, actually. It's defense in the fact of things you said about the situation that didn't make sense, and now I'm piecing it together like a puzzle, and you're really not making sense. That's my problem. That's my issue with you. And then you tried to tell me, oh, I'm in love with a black man. Who was that? Lil Panamera, if that was your response, and that's your response, we could go back and look. That was your response when I said looking down on the demise of black men. Tell me this. Were you Lil Panamera, Victor's girlfriend, who said that? Or were you really someone else, like an aunt or a mom who you alleged in the comments? Tell me that. Because if that's Victor's girlfriend that made that reply, you're starting to confirm some other things I was thinking of. Because last time I checked, Victor is not an African American man, right? We'll let that be up in the air. And that leads to my ideology on the connection between Victor and these suspects. Wouldn't it have been easy for Victor and the suspects to stay in contact if they had a middle man, or let's be respectful, a middle woman? Wouldn't that make more sense? That's the only thing I could think of when I was told these type of things. Was I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me now. Hop in the comments below. You're welcome. CommenterNation all day. Was I wrong? Lil Panamera, whose jet ski were you riding? Whose jet ski was it? That's why a couple posts ago, I was like, he was getting his jet ski fixed. When did it get fixed? Because it didn't make sense. You own one? Or is that picture that I'm going to match up? Sometime this afternoon, going to match up to the one Victor was trying to get fixed. You see how the plot thickens? And I told you it would. All rights reserved.